Jody pull up in event.
And now, faithful, please welcome your 2025 San Francisco 49ers.
They're on the visiting sideline. Head coach of the Bears, Ben Johnson. These guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott joined by my partner Brock Hewer, Justin Tucker to get this one started. And we're off in Sunday night prime time. Luther Burden now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
He's looking for Colston Loveland. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a third pass now here. Third down, here's Williams. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
And they did get that win last week, but instead of being a player you win because of, this quarterback was a player they won in spite of a lot of issues taking care of the football that canceled out, really, the good he did on the field. He knows they were fortunate to get the good, carry some momentum into this week, and you know he wants to play better.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And now they're going to face third down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Swift. He is down to the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
A gain of 15. First down, Chicago.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side finds Burden. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he gets this forward to the 19. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
And bring the tight end left. Williams on the play action. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up 6-0 here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. San Francisco headed out for its second possession of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. First down throw by Williams. He's got Moore once again. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
Now
line.
an inside handoff to Swift. He has room past the 25. He cuts it, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 13-point lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears double their lead to 14. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 9. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the 49ers on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much, those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Beginning on the ground. Here's Gorindo. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Gorindo on second down. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offensive line, this is second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 40.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Connection made to Isaac Gorindo. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First down.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he dodged the tackle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
49er first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Purdy on first down. Left side secured by Ayuk. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Brings up
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Get set.
To throw again, it's Purdy. To the sideline and intercepted. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick. Just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see third down. Third and long for him here. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
Dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Burden now to return it. Making some progress here. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And coming off their second red zone touchdown of this game, Brock. Make it 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 of 3, they're certainly near that mark.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
What is that?
Williams set to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
What is that?
Williams to throw. He set up the screen here to Swift. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So first down from the 41.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. To throw, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
And leads to third down.
Running for it, it's Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Brought down by Fred Warner.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go.
What is that?
Now here's Williams. Finds the in route complete. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
Third down.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Bears, first down. First and goal, Chicago.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 3-possession game. That gives him a mark of distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears push their lead to 18. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Isaac Garindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set.
Purdy setting up that play action. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Covered by Stephon Gilmore.
18, what's up?
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So they're left facing third and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There's nowhere to go. He really should.
On third down, Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
And the 49er first down.
18.
First down throw by Purdy. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary. Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the complete pass, here comes second and 10. To the air again, Purdy. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Stevenson on the
Get
coverage.
set, get set. 18, what's up?
Here he goes, third and long. He'll have the first down and even more. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Offense is set, first and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
It'll be second and 7 on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Second down now, they need 7. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Pickup of 2 here. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling like a great boxer. You never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
First down, Purdy to throw. He brings it in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game.
49ers 17. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Burden now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears push their lead to 18.
17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. 1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. You've got whistles. It's a timeout.
At the 34-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Outside. 18.
He'll throw it. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a two-score ball game here as we resume play. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Garindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The 49ers offense ready to get to work to begin this third quarter. And some opening drive points would be invaluable, Bronk, trailing by 2 scores as they leave that locker room. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. He's got it downfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And back to Ayuk it goes. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
As the open man downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Watch out!
Garindo running between the tackles. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Get set! Get set! Run around, up!
Heads out on the bootleg. Dump off to his fullback. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And the 49er first down.
Get set! Up!
Going power with the big tight end. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the 49ers getting back to within 1 score.
49ers 27. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Burden now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's brought down at the line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Running behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Diamador Lenore, they're on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass brought in by Burton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bears first down. First and 10.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
That's more of the catch out left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
First down. A gain of 15.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone now. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lead by 14. It's a Romadudes, a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears lead by 15 now.
42. 49ers 27.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gorindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Outside. 22.
Purdy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down.
2-yard line.
It's it. 22.
Play action now. Purdy. Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that middling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
22.
He'll air it out on 3rd. On target to Gorindo. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here's Purdy, 4th down. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. All set to go now from the 35.
First down.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. On the route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Has him on the quick hit. And he's taken down at the 30. All set now. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the give, it's Garindo. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's not his game, Brock. That's not popping out in space.
I think we can agree he's probably going to hear that same messaging when he gets to the sidelines, too.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Another for Garindo. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks instead. Well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
It's it. Watch out.
They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Williams on the play action. Has his man. It's Smythe. And how is that for some breathing room, huh? Brock gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Got the shotgun to give to Swift. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. When you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Williams on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 29.
We've reached the end of the third on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the fourth quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now Williams. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Complete to number 2, DJ Moore. It's a gain of 7. And this is 3rd down.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bears.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gets it again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stopped for no gain and leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Santos' kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Completed to his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bears will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And finds commit downfield. And they're going to be be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. One play action, Williams. Chased out to his right, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make it pay.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
And that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Santos connects down the point after. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
49ers 27.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Play action now with Purdy. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Outside. I got it.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That goes for 32 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down, Purdy to throw. Hits his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Ayuk on the receiving end yet again. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Second and
Get set.
10.
Get set. Up.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Caught out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying grounded with Swift. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
What is it?
Williams to throw on first. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep running away with this. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears continue piling on to this lead.
27.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And you're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The 49ers and Brandon Ayuk running onto the field. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. First down throw by Purdy. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Get set. Get set.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Still going past the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will trail by 25.
49ers 34. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Ben Johnson doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears very close to an 11th win this season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They're going to pass it here. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy finds the in route complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. To the air again. Purdy has him on the quick hitter. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun is Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Purdy on 1st down. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
14 more yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Bears Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports.
The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.